Hey everybody, welcome to the Bookening special episode announcement of our 100th episode. I'm doing Jake's impression of me. Whee! Hey everybody, welcome to the Bookening. My name is Nathan Albertson. I am, of course, your humble and obedient host. Over there, we've got the pastor who's a master of reading. How you doing, Jake?
I'm doing good. How are you, Nathan?
I don't even want to tell you. I'm moving on. It's Brandon Chastain. He's the scholar. He's the baller of reading. Brandon.
Hey.
You're so cool.
Thanks, Nathan.
I wish I was more like you.
Man.
I wish I was more like Jake.
Yeah.
I wish I was more like Nathan. That's
Whoa.
what all our listeners are saying right now.
Oh, that is, yeah.
True enough.
They think we're so cool. And why do they think we're cool?
Because, we've been around a long time now. Mm-hmm. And everybody knows that old things are cool.
Mm-hmm. We're coming up on, and speaking of which, like
Dumbledore.
Like Dumbledore. Or, what's something old that's cool, Jake?
Europe.
That's pretty cool.
Castles.
Guys, we've been around for almost 100 episodes. True or false, Jake?
True.
That's exciting. True or false, Brandon?
Yes.
And we've got a big 100th episode bash planned, which is what we're announcing right now. Right, fellas?
That's right.
Got the cake ready.
We got the cake ready. We got the champagne. Champagne for my real friends and real pain for my sham friends.
Oh, man. That's good stuff.
Thing I like to say. Let's just, the people can wait no longer. This is just a short little bonus episode anyway. Let's make the announcement. What 7 books are we doing? We've been teasing this now for weeks, if not months. What books are we doing for the Bookening
100.
100th?
Hashtag Bookening 100. The answer is... Harry Potter.
Yeah, Mr. Harry Potter. Mr. Potter himself, son of James and Lily, a great wizarding boy, good at Quidditch, good at pretty much everything that his hand undertakes, a little bit like the pastor who's a master of reading. He's got the lightning scar. He lives with oafish Muggle relatives, fights the powers of evil with his good friends Hermione. You got the Hermione. You got the Ron. You got the Neville. What else you got, Harry? Harry? What else you got there, Harry?
You got the Snape.
You got Snape. You got Dumbledore. You've got Sirius Black and Lupin and the whole Weasley family.
I'm excited, guys. We are going to... What are some of the things we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about, should Christians read Harry Potter?
Dementors.
We'll
talk about them.
Yeah. Are they, in fact, a ripoff of Ring Wraiths, or are they a clever literary...
Yes.
You may even hear us use the word snogging.
Uh-oh.
J.K. Rowling certainly likes to use that word a lot.
She does.
Fair enough.
We will start with our 100th. We will do as many episodes as we need to. We're not going to do an episode per book, but we are going to put all of our keen wit, wisdom, insight to work talking about old HP himself and J.K. Rowling and the Harry Potter series, and I'm pleased as punch. I'm looking forward to it, guys.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. Same.
Well, this is exciting. Oh no! A trapdoor is opening up beneath me.
Oh,
Very
no.
slowly.
Oh no!
Nathan, why don't you just get off it?
Oh, why didn't I step slowly aside from the trapdoor instead of falling down?
Those are always really long. These trapped. Still falling. Somehow he got closer.
I'm bashing against rocks. Oh, no.
I've got a bad feeling about this, Jake.
I think I know what the trapdoor usually means.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I sure am glad I climbed out of that trapdoor.
This turned out well.
Yeah.
Oh, no, a bigger trapdoor surrounding the trapdoor.
I gotta give him props. His attempts are getting better.
Well,
So we just go on. I guess
we're still going to talk about Harry Potter.
Yeah. I mean, I got context ready.
Yeah, we could go ahead.
So we can, let's do it. We don't. Nathan. Oh.
Hello, fellas.
Oh, no.
Me, a sexy woman.
A sexy woman. All right.
A beautiful woman in a red dress.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't you find me to be attractive? Gentlemen?
You kind of look just like the mysterious Phantom dressed in drag.
I wouldn't know who you mean.
Attractive.
I will fan myself like like the Southern belle that I am.
Oh, a fan of what? This podcast?
A fan of good literature. It's me, the mysterious phantom here.
Could you put the red dress back on, please?
You put a sweater on.
Don't you care for my cardigan, Bradley?
It's great.
The cardigan I call my beneath the red dress cardigan.
Yeah, is it?
Normally wear cardigans over your...
Ah, yes, that's what a woman would do, and that's what you thought I was before I ripped the disguise from myself to reveal once again, much to your chagrin, that it is I, the mysterious phantom here, haunting your very nightmares, Menzel.
Indeed.
Not just his.
My waking nightmare.
Yes, Menzel, you've finally met your worst nightmare, and it is I, the mysterious phantom, of course. And hello, Bradley.
Hi.
How are you?
I was doing better. You think there's another trapdoor?
No, only the two.
Just the two.
Bradley, I particularly like the shade of is it pronounced plaid or plaid?
I think it's plaid.
I particularly like the shade of plaid that you're wearing, Bradley.
Thank you.
I find it to be very becoming.
Your cardigan is very salmon.
Yes, indeed. Salmon like a fish on a hook, much like Menzel is on my hook.
Oh, yeah? How am I on your hook, Phantom?
Well, because you thought that you were going to be reading Harry Potter, didn't you? The boy who lived!
I did, in fact, read Harry Potter.
Yes, of course, that's what you thought you'd do, is crack open the book, look at the words, let them sink into your brain.
Yeah.
But
I did.
You will not be reading Harry Potter, Menzel.
I won't be reading it again.
I've kidnapped your wife. What? And I've tied her to train tracks.
Oh, no.
And if you don't do what I say, I'll shoot her.
This just took a turn I was not expecting.
And Bradley, I've taken the liberty of kidnapping your wife and children as well.
Oh, such liberty.
And they're tied to train tracks as well, so that you'll feel compelled to do the thing that I want you to do, which is not to read Harry Potter.
Are these real train tracks, or are these just like the toy train tracks in the office?
What office has toy train tracks?
The study at home, the library, the children's playroom.
Yes, I actually disassembled your toy train tracks and tied a single track to each one of your wife, your family, each one of your wives, your family members, your children. This is in order that you will do what I say.
So they are literally tied to train tracks.
Tied to small children's train tracks, of course.
Oh.
And then you're going to shoot them.
It is actually rather dark for me as of late, but I'm not the most consistent person.
All right.
What I want you to do, Menzel, is not read Harry Potter. What I do, here's the thing, Bradley. I just feel so bad for you. I see you in your plaid.
Yeah.
You're sort of chubby.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's my friend Bradley. He's a good fellow. And he works for the Bookening, and the Bookening's Patreon, $400 and something.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
And yet, in the larger Warhorn verse, though, how many Patreons do you have, Menzel?
So there are 3 total.
And what do they? What parts of Warhorn do they represent?
My Soul Among Lions, our band that's setting all 150 psalms to music, has a Patreon. It has currently upwards of $850 a month.
And the second?
Out of Our Minds to Channel on Warhorn Media, that also has a podcast, The World We Made.
And the third?
The Bookening.
And how much does that make?
Bookening makes $400 something a month.
Gentlemen, this will not do.
We feel kind of good about it.
I don't think you heard what I just sang.
Oh.
This will not do. Bradley works for the Bookening. Bradley's my best friend. I cannot have my best pal Bradley's Patreon to be the smallest monetary amount made by some folk balladeers making, as you call it, music. Putting the psalms to music. I cannot have that.
You don't like My Soul Among Lions?
I find them mediocre.
Huh.
I mean, it's okay.
They're pretty great. We listen to them a lot.
If you would.
My best friend would probably listen to it.
I like the way you think, Bradley. Yeah. Your brain runs circles around mine. I cannot deny it. My favorite band, My Soul Among Lions.
Oh, great.
But I also like the Bookening, and I think that they should make lots of money.
We're for that.
If you were really for it, then what you would have done is put the scheme into place, which I have devised. Step 1, kidnap your wives and families.
Okay.
Step 2, tie them to train tracks.
Yes.
Step 3, threaten them with violence if you don't make more money.
If we don't make more money. Okay.
Step 4, threaten your listeners.
Threaten the listeners.
Okay.
Do not, obviously, they all want you to read about the boy who lived. But you do not give them
Yeah,
that.
it's like the most requested thing we've ever had.
Yeah.
You make them
We're
break.
trying to make a sweet little gift to our fans on Bookening 100.
Yeah, they've let us stay for 100 episodes. They've been with us that long.
Well, let me tell you about my sweet little plan. You shall do not Harry Potter.
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 That's absolutely right, Bradley.
Oh,
you
God.
always
I thought
understand
if we
me.
did Harry Potter, they might like it.
No, but here's the thing, Menzel. You
You're
hold it hostage. Your family style. Bradley's family
going to
style.
hold our family hostage unless we hold Harry Potter
Yes,
hostage.
until
decide.
you make it over the 500. And then
Just $500.
you threaten them with another book, an equally good book.
Such as?
Well, I've got the very one. I like it quite a bit, but I don't know that your listeners will. I don't think it's up there. I don't think it's their cup of tea.
Like Ulysses or something? It's a good one we haven't done.
You're on the right track.
Okay.
No pun intended. I'll give you a hint. It's written by a former president of the United States of America and James Patterson.
I saw this in an airport recently.
Oh, where you see all the,
The
best literature.
I can never remember the title.
All the president's men?
The president is missing.
The president is missing!
Oh.
The great opus by James Patterson and William Jefferson Clinton.
So wait, you're going to make us read that book?
Yes, that's absolutely right, Menzel.
Unless we get to $500.
If your fans don't make up with the moolah, as I call it, if your fans don't bring the moolah, then they don't milk the cash cow until
Those hand gestures. I got it.
until little dollars come out
Yeah.
of the cash cow udders.
Yeah.
Until little dollars come out of the cash cow udders, and they don't get it up to $500 at least. Then you threaten them. You tell them we'll read James Patterson and William Jefferson Clinton's. I can't remember the name.
President is missing.
The president is missing. If your fans get the $500, then you do Harry Potter just like they'd want you to do.
And also you release our families.
I wasn't planning on it.
Can we make that part of the deal?
What's in it for me?
Oh, man. You'd be the hero, setting them free.
I think most people already think of me as the hero. Certainly of this podcast.
Brandon doesn't pull out his guns and blow your brains out.
I took the liberty of emptying your guns of their cartridges
How?
with my skills.
Okay. We'll see.
No, they're empty.
Yeah, how are they? You want to test this?
Go ahead.
All right.
Ah! Oh, Bradley! How could you?
Well, you wanted to test it.
Oh, man. Oh, that is. Oh, hey, guys.
Hi.
Oh, that is a long way down that trap door.
He climbed out twice.
Yeah, that is. I managed to grab on with my fingernail. I chipped off a fingernail here. What happened while I was gone?
The mysterious Phantom showed up, announced that he'd kidnapped our wives and children, threatened to force us to read a book by James Patterson and Bill Clinton in place of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
The funny part about that story is that he forced you to read a book by Bill Clinton and James Patterson is the least convoluted part of that particular narrative.
Unless our listeners, whom he's also threatening,
Okay.
come up with bring us up to $500 a month on our Patreon because he's offended, I think for his dear Bradley's sake, that we don't make more money.
Wait, who's Bradley again?
Brandon. He calls
Me.
Brandon Bradley.
I'm
It's
Bradley.
a weird thing that he does.
You
yeah.
told him your name's not Bradley.
Well,
multiple times, but it never
So many
gets to his
times.
head. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyhow,
I don't understand any of this. This is really convoluted.
well, I don't know how.
So he
much it
likes
meant.
Bradley or Brandon. He
Yeah.
likes, but
and so he wants us
It's
to
like-
make more money.
Okay.
Yeah, he's offended that My Soul Among Lions and Out of Our Minds make more money than we do.
Okay, that part I understand.
So he's holding.
That
He
track.
wants us to hold Harry Potter hostage for $19.
Okay. Well, did you get rid of him or what?
Brandon just shot
we
him.
got rid of him.
Oh,
He's
is that
right-
the
lying right there
okay?
on the
I was
floor.
wondering
That's
about
that
the
guy.
corpse on the
We
ground.
probably should call the 911.
You think?
He's still breathing, right?
Yeah, I don't know. This whole thing is really not what I expected to happen. So,
The problem is that Brandon shot him before he found out where he was holding our kids.
he's got your
Yeah.
kids. I missed that
Our
part.
wives and kids.
Okay, well, why'd you shoot him if he had power over your loved ones?
I mean,
He actually told Brandon to do it.
Why would he do that?
He has a logic all of his own.
we'll find out, I'm sure, one day.
Okay, so takeaway. Let me make sure I get this straight. You guys' families are being held hostage in a location we don't know.
Yes.
That's right.
Except for the possibly dead man bleeding out on the floor right now.
Which means we should probably call an ambulance.
We
or
probably
something.
should call the ambulance.
Okay, but then before we do that, though,
Yeah.
we have to read all the President's Men.
No, the
the President
President is Missing by James Patterson and Bill Clinton.
So James Patterson and Bill. This is the okay.
So, yeah, basically we need him to live.
Okay.
We need to be able to tell him that we've read that other ridiculous book, or that our supporters have reached $500 so that when he comes to, he'll tell us where our wives and kids are. And we can read Harry Potter for our fans.
So the best way to save you guys' wives and kids and not have to read The President is Missing, two extremely important goals in my mind, is for our fans to break the $500 mark.
That's right.
We're pretty close, right, Jake?
Yeah, we're like $481 a month. So
Okay, so we need like two
not a
people,
big deal. I don't
three
even know
people.
what-
Yeah.
for $19 a month, he kidnapped our whole families. And
He's probably not very good at math.
Yeah, well, not anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks to you. Good shooting there, Tex. Thanks. All right, everybody. Well, this is quite the cliffhanger. We have had a death, at least one death on the show. It was Jake.
Yeah.
Brandon.
but I got better.
I have to imagine this isn't a death.
Yeah, I don't. It seems to be weird for our podcast to kill off such a popular character. I know everybody loves them. Anyway, folks, we are very excited. I do want to say you guys are handling the fact that your wives and kids have been kidnapped or are currently being held in an undisclosed location remarkably well.
I just don't put much stock in his. I mean, at first he told us that he had them tied to a train track, and then we later found out that he had tied little pieces of toy train track to their heads.
And he's got water guns instead of guns in his holster.
That's pretty irrational.
Yeah. So
Was there a train coming? Was it like a
no? He just said
Dudley
that,
Do-Right
and then
kind
he
of a
threatened- and then he threatened to shoot them.
Oh, okay. I don't
We
understand.
didn't. I know
Okay.
he's a special guy.
Okay. All right. So takeaway is Amanda, Anna, kids, if you're listening, hope you're all right.
We're coming for you.
But first, fans, if you're listening, if you want to save their wives, their kids, you want to
Not hear us talk
Not
about
hear us-
all the president. The president is missing.
Yeah.
President is missing.
all the president is missing.
All the president is missing.
All the president's missing. Yeah. Let's. We need a couple people to get on Patreon, right?
Yeah.
Get a donor shout out, perhaps.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's worth it.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody.
Patreon.com/the Bookening.
Wow.